All right, what I'm going to demonstrate here is one of my favorite drills actually for conditioning the wrists and working to strengthen the back of the shoulder and across the upper back. And what you're going to need for this is an elastic band, something that's a little bit broad and maybe flat here. And right now I'm using a bicycle in it too, but you can use anything that's stretchy. And what this is going to do is squeeze the wrist, and you're going to be pulling, so there's going to be a lot of stress and a lot of compression within the wrist joint around the bones of the wrist. And the idea is to press out any fluid that's in the joint right there, and then when you unwrap it, it'll get flushed and infused with fluid. And the idea is that when you mess with the circulation of your wrist, it promotes more circulation into the joint, into tissues that are not that vascular. So it starts to push the waste products out of the cells so that they can adapt and rebuild and rejuvenate themselves to the stress that you're inducing. That's the theory anyway. Whether you buy this or not, I don't really care, but it's helped my wrists a lot. At the same time, the tension in the upper back helps to condition your shoulders and take you out of that rounded forward shoulder posture, whether you're doing something really stressful like hand balancing or whether you just want your shoulders to move more freely and without pain in daily life. So to set this up, just to show you here, I'm going to do this with my left foot forward first and the right knee down. Go ahead and do this with me. And taking hold of the band, I'm going to wrap my right wrist. Now, you take it in your hand first and then wrap at least 3 times as tight as you can tolerate. So you want to squeeze around the bones of the wrist and go over and over the same point here. So be intentional with how you're doing this. Now I'm going to squeeze this in tight, and I've done this so much that I know at some point I'll probably snap my hand off, but whatever. So once you've got the wrist wrapped, go ahead, bring the band underneath your front foot. So underneath the left foot, the right wrist is wrapped. And then what you want to do is see that you have enough tension in the band where it's squeezing the wrist, but you want to be able to pull up enough to get the elbow up high in line with the shoulders. So I'm going to adjust this just a little bit. And I'll give it just a little bit more tension here. So I'm going to keep my left arm braced inside my left leg to keep my chest open to the right. And let's go back and forth from here, starting with the straight right arm. Pull the elbow up as high as you can for 1. And then come back down. Pull it up for 2, and then bring it back down. Up for 3, and then come back down. Up for 4, and then come back down. Now up for 5, and hold here. So keep the left arm pressed into left leg to braces. Keep the right elbow high, and just hold on to this position. Feel this across your upper back for 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. All right, now unwrap the wrist, shake the hand out a little bit, and take this to the other side. So I'm going to bring my left knee down and step my right foot forward. And then from here, I'm going to wrap my left wrist. So take the band in the left hand, wrap the wrist again intentionally here, 3 times at least. And take this as tight as you can tolerate. You can go light at first. You get used to this over time. I'm definitely much more aggressive with this than I used to be when I started. And then put the band underneath the right foot. Now figure out how much tension you need. So that you're squeezing the wrist, feeling this across the upper back, but still able to get your elbow up nice and high. So that elbow's in line with the shoulders. And you basically bring the arms in that archer position. Now, there's hardly any grip on the band, keep in mind. I'm pulling the elbow up high, but it's the wrapping that keeps the band in place. Now, once you've found that position, right arm inside the right leg to braces. Keep your chest open to the left. And then bring the left elbow up high as you can for 1. And come back down. Bring it up for 2. And then come back down. Up for 3. Come back down. Up for 4. And then come back down. Now up for 5 and hold here. Keep the elbow high. And just keep holding. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let go. All right, and that is the drill here. So basically coming into archer position with the wrist being squeezed, holding tension in the upper back in an isometric hold. And I have found this extremely beneficial. I do this most every time I do a longer inversion session, especially to help take some of the stress out of the wrist. And I got to say, it's helped me quite a bit. So I hope it's helpful for you. Thank you very much.